Hello and welcome to the video. This is going to be my experience and recap of NordicCon 2023, which was held yesterday, Saturday, September 30th in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota. This is my first time at the event. I've only been to 3 events, first 2 being auto only. This one being an IPMS styled event that has all of the genres on the table, which was really cool to see all of those other genres and builds up close and personal. Get a taste for how the other side does it. It was really cool to see. Great experience overall at the show. First thing, pre-registration was fantastic. It was really nice to be able to pre-register, kind of take that stress off of that morning entry, kind of being fresh and new. One last thing to think about that morning when you're getting there and setting up. So that was fantastic. Seemed like everything went smoothly. Really got everybody in the doors quickly and easily. Overall, the whole event was really nice, really great setup. The only downside was it was unseasonably warm that weekend, rainstorm overnight, made everything super humid. It was really hot in the building, but we all had to deal with it. We all had to suffer through it. A little bit of sweat, and we got through it. So after getting in the door, getting everything set up on the tables for my entries, I decided I better get to wandering around and start doing some recording. Kind of went for the vendor area first. First thing was raffle table. Had to throw my 20 bucks at the raffles. They were like a bucket ticket bonus for every $5. So we got 24 tickets for 20 bucks and moved on to starting to record the vendors. Went through the vendors, just kind of watching as I was recording, but wanted to try to make sure I got as much coverage as I could early, as last time I kind of felt rushed at the end. But then we got through the vendors and onto the tables. Tables were awesome. There was 144 registrations, 591 builds on the table, and I believe I caught at least 90-95% of all the builds on the table. So those videos will be up probably Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. I have the full table coverage, both the entries and builds, as well as the vendors, and then we'll have a separate one for the award ceremony. That award ceremony lasted about 45 minutes, so they're both going to be pretty long videos, but I should have everything covered. So if you guys want to see that, again, it'll be up in a couple of days. I do want to say thank you to Mom and Dad for driving me up there, hanging out, checking out the event, and helping me out with kind of loading, unloading. It's always a big help for those types of things. And as I was doing some recording on the tables, they must have done the first raffle drawing as my mom come up with this kit, saying that she won this from her entries into the raffle, and that was the ZZ Top Eliminator by Monogram. Iconic car from the ZZ Top band. Many people know it. It is a very iconic car. This one was obviously donated by Ralph's Model. He's got a huge selection at the events, very appreciative, and we supported him as well, and we'll see that later. But after she showed me this, it was time to go check my tickets and see what I won with mine. And the first thing I grabbed off the table was a 71 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. Cool little Monogram 124 scale car. There wasn't a whole lot of car stuff. It was, again, majority kind of planes and armor type stuff, but we grabbed the car stuff that we can. Of course, this does have the Hemi in it, and we can have some fun with that. So that was the first one, and we had another winner. So I grab a 69 Camaro SS 427 Baldwin Motion striping. I love all the Baldwin Motion, Yanko, Nicky, Royal, all of those dealer hot rods. So this is a for sure one for me. I do have one already, so maybe we can do a couple of colors, do a couple of variances, but should be pretty cool. Great kit. And another one we grabbed off the table, Dodge Viper RT10. Finally got a kit from Ollie's, even though there's no Ollie's anywhere near me, but this is the Viper from Monogram. It does have the V10 engine in it, so maybe we can use that in the kit bash or just build it up as it is. Great kit sealed there. So that's 3 kits, and we kept winning Here's another one, Chevy SSR from Revell. Interesting truck, kind of an interesting looking kit. 100 plus pieces, a Vortec V8. So we do have an LS series engine under the hood that again we can kit bash or swap, or maybe we can just build it the way it is or use it for some other kind of modern custom build. We will see. So that's 4, and now on to number 5. We won 5 model car kits. Again, not a whole lot out there, but we got some cool stuff. Tom McEwen rear engine dragster from 72 MPC kit. Has some cool features. Comes with the big open drag chute inside. Nice little kit there. But that's not it for the raffles. That is just it for the cars. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of selection, so I had to grab something else. And I grabbed this Dracula 1A scale figure. Not sure if I'm going to dabble into this. Might need some more talent under my wings before I jump on something like this. But it seemed interesting enough to grab. So there it is, a Dracula 1/8 kit. So we ended up with 6 kits, but that's not all the wins that we had. We had 3 more wins, and what did we use with those tickets? We picked up a plier set, or maybe a side cutter, something like that. Tools are always good. And speaking of tools, this is an airbrush. It is this guy, Gravity Feed Airbrush. No idea of brand or anything, but figured give it a go. It's worth a win. Give it a try. Worst case, primer or something like that. And last but not least, off the table is this guy. This is a NordicCon Model Show apron. Really cool to have a kind of product from the show, and a usable product at that. It's always nice to have an apron. I spill plenty of paint while doing my paint jobs, so I will definitely get some use out of that guy. So I did really well at the raffle table for 25 bucks or 20 bucks that I had, plus whatever mom put into it. We ended up with 6 kits, a couple of items, and that apron. Really fantastic start to the day. So after some of the raffles, made sure we got all of our recording done on the tables, and then went to check out some more of the vendors. I figured, what the heck, we're money ahead with the raffle stuff, even though I really have no immediate need for models, as the way many of us are. But gotta buy when you have them. I picked up a couple of kits, as you can see, $10 and $15. The 66 Chevelle. Great kit from Lindbergh, recently repopped by AMT. And then, of course, a 32 Ford sedan delivery. Can never have too many 32 Fords, right? Some great parts in there. Cool little kit. So for 15 bucks, it was worth the grab. And I did mention Ralph's models earlier and the great selection he has, so we had to check him out, give him some of our money, and he did us very well on these kits. We ended up with, first off, 55 Chevy Bel Air hardtop 2-in-1. Very hard kit to find. Many of these priced significantly higher than retail. But we snagged this one up all over that. I've definitely got some projects for a 55 hardtop. So that is number 1. Number 2 is a 57 Chevy 150 sedan. This is the original Black Widow 2-in-1 kit. I have the second Black Widow released kit, so this will be a nice pairing if I do them up as the NASCAR cars, or maybe do them up as something different. Sedan body, really cool, high feature kit. Love all of the Revell special edition kits. So that is number 2 from Ralph's. Number 3, 1960 Chevrolet Impala 2-door hardtop 2-in-1 kit, California wheels. You get some of those kind of big mag wheels with this kit. Really another high feature kit, high quality kit from Revell. And last but not least is another one of the California wheels. This is the 63 Chevy Impala 2-in-1. You get another set of big California wheels. Some great decals. High decal kit. I can't say no to the late 50s, 60s Impalas. They are some of my favorites. As you can see, some of the pricing on there. Originally $22, $25 a piece. I got all four of these for $20 a piece or $80 all in, and that is a smoking hot deal for these kits. They're all at least highly sought after by me, so I'm happy to have my hands on those. So we've got quite the stash haul coming in, more than enough for me to build. And last but not least, from the vendors' tables, we hit up Arrowhead Aftermarket Accessories. Got a little photo etch here, blue dots, center taillights, and locks. Some neat little accessories there. And then we got a 6-wire distributor. Very nice turned aluminum stuff that they do. Really great people. Here's an 8-cylinder distributor, pre-wired. And last, we got a magneto, pre-wired. Again, really great products, great people. Go check them out. And last but not least, did we bring home any hardware? Again, this is my third competition. All three have been judged or awarded differently. The first one was completely anonymous entries, and then closed doors and had anonymous judges make their selections. The second one was the NNL, which again is awarded by your peers and other entrants of the show in a top 10 fashion. And then this one, I do believe, again, is IPMS styled, although not actually an IPMS event. And I think that is on a point system or criteria-based evaluation of the models. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me, but that was my understanding of this show, is that it was IPMS styled and judged. So what did we get from that style of judging? First up, in 1/32 and smaller, I entered my 1956 Cadillac, and that guy pulled in a silver. Really cool medals with the NordicCon Viking and Exacto. Really cool awards. Again, the 56 Cadillac bringing in a silver for me. Next up, with another silver in the trucks category, was my 1959 El Camino. Great little truck, one of my favorite builds. Really cool style, in my opinion. Really cool to get a silver with that guy. And next up, moving into straight line competition with the 63 Ford Galaxy. That guy pulled in a gold for us in the straight line class. Really cool. That one's always a popular one, along with some of the others. Always fun to talk about and discuss, and people kind of enjoying the paint. Again, that guy getting a gold. Another gold, and another popular one that gets discussed is the 1970 Roadrunner in the Street Machine class, pulling in a gold. Again, always a popular one, with the stock on one side and the multicolors on the other. Just a very unique build that everyone enjoys. And again, pulling in a gold for us. And last up, in the customs class, the 1965 Pontiac 2+2 pulled in a gold as well. Super excited to catch a gold with that one. It's always a good one. I did take in 9 different models. They all kind of fit into different classes, so I just kind of kept adding. As long as I was going, I might as well show them off. The non-winners were the 34 Ford pickup in the street rod class, the 54 Chevy Gasser in the basic or box stock category, the 41 Plymouth in the factory stock class, and then the Chris Craft boat in the miscellaneous. So again, that was all 9 of them, the 4 non-winners, and the 5 winners, 3 golds, 2 silvers. And that is not all. I was surprised by this one. The 65 Pontiac got in Best Non-Competition Vehicle in their special awards. Very surprised and very honored. Always great to get kind of that extra recognition outside by the other special events. So again, we ended up with the 3 golds, 2 silvers. Really proud. It was a great show. I really enjoyed it. And thanks to everyone involved. And thanks to all my viewers for watching. We will see you next time.